Hello student, good morning. Welcome to our English classes. Today we will take from It So Happened, English class 8, chapter 5, Princess September part 1. The chapter is very big, so we have divided into two parts. So today we will take first part. The king and queen of Saima has 9 daughters. How many daughters they had? They had many daughters. And 9 daughters were there. So the queen could not remember their names. So what the king, she could not remember their names. So the king thought that they should call their daughter according to the month name. Which is month name? January, February. So he decided. So that it will be easy for the queen to remember the names of their daughter. So they have 9 daughters. So they named as January, February, March and so on. And the last one, the youngest was who? September. The 9th one was youngest and her name was, they kept September. The king of Saima has a strange habit. What we do when we have a birthday, our friends and all relatives, they used to give us gift. They used to give gift. Now this king, he has some extraordinary this habit that he, instead of receiving the gift, he used to give away the gifts to friends and daughters. So what? Every year he used to give some or the other gift. That year he was not having anything to give. So what he did? He thought of giving parrot, green parrot which was with a golden cage. So he called his daughter and gave each 9 daughters a cage, golden cage with a green parrot. One year he gifted his daughter a green parrot which was in a golden cage. All the princes, they were very proud to have the green bird. So what they used to sit with them every day on teaching them to talk. They were so happy, full day they were spending with the parrot and they used to teach them. They used to spend hours with them and teaching them and playing with the parrot. What they were teaching them? To talk. They say, what they said? They said, God save the king. God save the king, to wish long life. God save the king means keep the king healthy and save him so that he will look after his people well. So what they taught the parrot, God save the king, to wish long life for the king. And they say Pretty Polly. Pretty Polly, it is the traditional folk song. It was in 7 different languages. Two things they taught. What it was? It was God save the king and the second one was Pretty Polly. And only these 2 things the parrot used to say. But one morning, the princess found her parrot lying dead near the bottom of the cage. One morning when September, she went to wish the parrot, to see the parrot. She found that the parrot was dead near the bottom of the cage. She was very sad and she started crying bitterly. She started crying. She cried so much that nobody could comfort her. And the maid of honor also, because she loved the parrot very much and it has died. When she saw, she burst into tears. She cried bitterly. Her maid and other could not comfort her. She was crying so much that they could not know what to do. Now the maid of honor is the who is looking after the servant, those who are maid servant, those who are looking after the princess, sorry. So, they also could not understand that what they will do now. So, they thought of complaining to the queen. They said to the queen that Princess September parrot died and she is crying. So, the queen did not take care. She thought that she is doing drama, she is just let her cry. So, they left her. Now, she was crying so much that she could not know what to do. The maid of honor informed the queen, but the queen felt that it was all nonsense and she was doing drama. The queen ordered them not to give her any food and left her to go to bed without any food, without any supper. So, the maid of honor, they did same. The maid, they wanted to go to some party, so they left her crying in the room and they did not give her any food. So, she slept, she went in her room and she was crying. Nobody was there, she was left alone. Who was left alone? Princess September. So, they left Princess September alone crying in the bed without eating anything, without any food. The princess was crying and she was alone and she was very hungry also, because she did not have any full day, she was crying, she did not have night also, she did not have any food. So, she saw, just then she saw a little songbird. Songbird is the bird which is not to be caged, it is free. Only parrot we are caging. Songbird is a little bird that could not be, they are not put in the cage. So, she saw a little songbird hopped into her room. It came into her room through the window. She wiped her tears. She was very happy and she wiped her tears and she sat up on her bed. Then the songbird began to sing melodious song, and the song was about the lake in the king's garden and the willow tree and the golden fish which was in that kingdom. So, the songbird, when it came inside and it started singing, and it sang very melodious song about the kingdom, about the king, about the kingdom, what is there in the that palace and the kingdom. So, September was very happy. When the bird had finished, Princess September had stopped crying. When she heard the birds singing so beautifully, she stopped crying. And she has forgotten completely that about the loss of her parrot. She forgot that she had parrot and it died, and that she did not eat any food at night. So, she forgot everything and she was very happy. She complimented the bird song. And it sang, this is mistakes, it sang very nice song for its melodious song. So, she complimented the bird. Now, the little bird gave her a bow. Bow means as a respect. Gave her a bow and said that, will you keep me in place of your parrot? What the little bird gave her a bow and asked the princess if she would keep him in place of the parrot. Instead of the parrot, if she can keep her. It was not pretty. The bird is telling that it is not pretty like her parrot. Parrots are, you have seen parrot, student, that they are very green and different type of different color we have parrot. They are very beautiful. But the songbird is telling that I am not very beautiful, I am not very pretty like parrot, but have much better voice than the parrot. He is telling that I am not pretty, but I have a good voice, so that I can sing. My voice is very better than the parrot, he is telling. The princess was very happy and clapped her hand, and the little bird hopped on the end of her bed and sang her to sleep. When she clapped, little bird started singing, and that bird made her to sleep also. The bird is singing and the princess, she is sleeping. And what? The end of her bed and sang her to sleep, means till she is sleeping, the bird is singing. The next morning, when she woke up, she saw that the bird was still there. Woke up, wished her good morning. The maid of the honor brought breakfast and the bird ate. And the bird wished her, when she woke up, the princess woke up, the bird was still there and it was good morning. And the maid, just then the maid of honor, they brought breakfast for the princess. And the bird ate little rice out of the princess hand. Like this she kept some rice, and then the bird ate from her hand, and it had bath in her saucer plate, like we have tea and we just take a sip. So that bird is having bath in her saucer. All the maid of honor were surprised and impressed. All the maid, they were very happy and they were surprised to see the bird. And why? Because it sang very melodious song, beautiful. Princess September was very happy and proud. Why? Because he has that parrot was there and it died, and now the little bird came and that bird was singing very beautiful song. So she was very proud. The bird sang, she was very happy and proud of her bird. She wanted to show the bird to her 8 sisters and parents. So the bird sang melodious 8 different songs. The bird went to the room of the 8 sisters, each sister, and it sang different song for 8 princes. Different song, not one song only, different song. So Princess September showed the little bird to the king and queen also. They were very surprised and delighted. They were also very happy, and they were surprised to see the little songbird. The king compared. Now the king is compared the parrot and the bird. What he is telling, the king is telling that the parrot could say only pretty Polly and God save the king. But this little songbird is singing all different song. So he is comparing, the king is comparing the little bird with the parrot. The little bird could sing, princess worried and said. The little bird, when they heard the bird singing, the other princes, they were jealous, because the king also compared, and the king was also very happy with the little songbird. So now their parrot was also sad. Why? Because the parrot praised about the little bird, and the other 8 sisters, they were jealous. Now the other 8 sisters were jealous of this little bird. Because of that jealousy, they started putting some all kind of idea in Princess September's mind, that what will happen if this bird will go away, what will happen, this bird will not come back, it will flew away and it will not come back, and you have already lost your parrot. So what will happen if it will not come back? You will be alone again. So her sister told, what will happen if the bird did not come back? Because the little bird did not stay in the Princess September room permanently, because it is coming through the window and singing and going and coming, like this the bird was doing. It is not permanent, because she did not cage. The little bird is not caged. So they are just because of jealousy they are telling that we will bring a cage for you, we will contribute and bring a cage and you put the bird in the cage. So Princess September did not like. So why? They advise her to cage him so that it will remain with him forever. It will remain and it will sing for Princess September and it will not go. So now Princess September did not like this idea. She is thinking that what to do now, because the bird is, she liked the bird, she loved the bird, and the bird used to go and come back every day. It used to go back and come again and sing for her, and they both used to roam in the palace, singing, roaming here and there in the palace. And so Princess September did not like, she did not wanted the the bird should be caged. So she kept on thinking this idea. She kept on thinking what to do. And now she is very sad, thinking that what I should cage the little bird or let it be free. So now she is thinking. We'll see in the next part what the princess thought about whether she is caging the bird or she is letting the bird free. Thank you, students.